If I'm being completely honest, I haven't been really happy in a long time. Like, I've had moments of happiness, but then they die off suddenly when reality sets back in. And people will look at my life and say, I have no reason to not be happy. And maybe they're right. And because they are right in some sense, I've suppressed the feelings of sadness, of non-inclusivity, of lack. Truthfully, I've tried to allow my happy thoughts and moments to take up more space in my heart and in my mind. It's just that reality is so here and now. So when the moment passes, it's on to the next. I've gone back and forth about many decisions in my life the last 3 or 4 years about what career I actually want to be in, business things, friendships, and the healing that I've had to do around that, whether or not I should actually pursue this fibroid surgery, and whether or not children is actually something I truly want, just in case they're not in my future. And a mortgage, a home, in this economy, kind of laughable. You see the price of food? It seems like I've just been bouncing around for a while, trying to get my footing in adulting. And to be honest, I smile in front of my friends and family, but most of the times I'm holding back tears of hurt, fear, and worry about a future I want and don't know if I'll actually have. Oftentimes, I'm feeling seen but unseen at the same time, heard but misunderstood, feeling like at any given time if you touch me to hug me, I might actually break down in tears that have been welling up for years. So yeah, I might be a little fragile. But when you say things like this to most people, they will try to encourage you, as they should. But sometimes they'll tell you you're being overly dramatic. But they're not living your experience, and they're not living with your thoughts. The ones that keep you up at night wondering, what the fuck am I doing with my life? I'm pulling myself in every which way, trying to show up for everybody and their mama, while trying to show up for me and not make anyone feel less loved or less seen or supported, and so that nobody asks questions, doing what I know I should do because I do have goals I want to meet and reach. So I push these heavy feelings to the side so that I can get some things done, but then they're just there, sitting next to me, and we just staring at each other wondering when I'm actually going to face them and deal with them or confront them. The guilt, the shame, the anger. I get tired of pretending they're not there, honestly. And I have been trying to get rid of them. So I take moments to self-isolate so that I can spend time with myself, my thoughts, and God. One, so I don't slip into a dark space, but also to find out how I can deal with this weight I seem to be carrying. An invisible weight. One that exists, but nobody can see or feel but me. And I know it'll get better. And when these feelings wear off, I see the results of God's promise and presence in my life. I do. And while I know I have much to be grateful for, and I am very, I just know that I can't be alone in battling, being grateful and knowing I should be or could be doing better and wondering how. It is a constant battle of faith over fear, faith over worry, especially when you've lived in that spirit of anxiety for so long, developed an attachment to it, to the point where I wonder, who would I or will I be without this thing? What would life even look like for me if I wasn't constantly thinking about the past or the future, or if I messed up in talking to that person last week, or what I'm going to say in that meeting in a few days, or all of the horror stories I'm thinking about of situations that literally have not happened yet? Like, girl, relax. I know. But do your thoughts and emotions ever just get too big for you to the point you feel the need to distract yourself with other things, like what other people have going on? Mindlessly scrolling on TikTok or letting a show play in the background on the TV, you'll have to restart for the third time because you weren't actually watching it? Yeah, me too. So I took some time to delete social media. I said I'd do it for 60 days to just focus on me and my healing and my plans without any other distractions, because while being on social media keeps us connected to all of our friends and family and what everyone else has going on in their lives, it distracts us from what's going on in our own. But when I thought about it, what good is it to put limits on it, then go back to it and fall into the same unhealthy habits of doom scrolling and to depression due to comparison and lack of sleep, allowing my feeds to amplify the feelings of inadequacies I'm already drowning in, allowing the algorithm to yo-yo with my self-worth? It's been a healthy and welcome change, the distance between us so far. I needed to eliminate the distractions so that I could hear what God was trying to say He needed from me, or just listening for the answers to the prayers I felt like He wasn't hearing. So, if you love me and you're looking for me, I'm here in my head, trying to find the best ways to tell you and show you that I love you, but I'm currently in a space of trying to love me more. Trying to take up more of my space for me because I haven't always allowed myself or given myself permission to do so. Trying to cultivate a truly happy place for me to exist in. And I'll be honest in saying that, honestly, you've probably done something that hurt me, but I never told you. So I've been trying to find the best way to heal from that instead of confronting you about it, because why would I want to fight with you? I don't, truly. But I have been fighting with myself behind the scenes to find the courage to face my fears, the courage to truly just be me without caring about what you or anyone else will think of it. And quite honestly, I think I'm winning now. I'm not quite sure yet, but soon I'll let you know. But just so you know, I'll be okay. I'm just in my 30s.